Alrighty, so I'm just gonna get straight into it because intros are incredibly difficult to do. So I'm just gonna not do one. So basically, what I'm gonna be doing today is playing City Skylines, starting a new series on this channel where I go through and play every base game map in City Skylines. I guess I shouldn't say base game because I have most of the DLCs. Basically, I'm gonna be going in order from whatever's at the top here, and then going all the way to the bottom, which now that I look at it, is a lot. It's a lot of maps. I don't know if any of these are remakes, because I remake a lot of maps, so I don't know if these are all custom or not. By the looks of them, maybe. I'm not really sure. Some of these are super custom, but basically I'm going to be playing every vanilla map in the game, and I'm going to be trying to get through all the milestones within every map. And then once I do, I'll move on to the next map. And we're just going to try to play every map in order. And do this fully vanilla. And hope that each city looks good. Because honestly, I don't really play vanilla a whole lot. I play mostly modded, like mixed modded. So I'm kind of excited to just play strictly vanilla. And something I've noticed a lot on YouTube is a lot of people... I mean, they're really talented, don't get me wrong, but they put vanilla in their titles of their YouTube like videos. It's not really vanilla, it's like mixed vanilla, because they have a lot of like map themes and cinematic mods and stuff like that. I kind of want to experience this game fully vanilla, not a single mod. The only thing that I'm going to do custom is things that the game itself will let me do custom, that being things within the editor. So map editor, park editor, or asset editor, I should say. Stuff like that, I think is okay because it's still vanilla, but I'm going to strictly stay off of the Steam Workshop and just experience this game as someone who just either doesn't have access to the Steam Workshop or can't afford to use any mods from the workshop because they're too demanding for their computer. So yeah, I'm super excited. So with that out of the way, I think the first thing I want to do, I'm not going to load into this map right off the bat. The first thing I want to do is go into the editor, go into the map editor, and immediately change some things within the map editor to help the map. I could just play them. The only thing I'm going to change on this map within the map editor is the road layout, because any vanilla map in City Skylines has terrible road layouts. I don't know why they do this, but for some reason they don't pay attention to the height terrain at all when they put roads down. So I'm just going to go through and clean up, well, we'll start with this map, but every time I start a new map, I'll clean up the road network first, and then we'll start the Let's Play. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into the editor, and then I'll be back with you guys. Alrighty, so we're in the map editor now, and right off the bat, I'll go ahead and show you some of the examples of things I was talking about with map terrain and height map and everything like that. You can just kind of tell when it comes to vanilla road layouts, they don't really put a whole lot of thought into stuff. Like I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it looks terrible. I think we can all agree this doesn't look very good. It's just a really weird sharp turn going into like this weird. I don't like the vanilla junctions either. So just stuff like that I'm gonna change. You know, mess with the heights a little bit, and just completely redo a lot of this this road network. So I think the best thing to do is just start with a time lapse of that, and then hopefully we can get into the actual map. So let's go and do that.
I've been unalive, been sleeping for days in this comatose state. I've been unalive, prone to hide from the messes that I've made. I've been unalive. I've been unalive. I used to let you fight the battles before me, but now I stand alone to prove you right. Just a one-man army. I used to let you fight all the giants before me, but now I stand alone by a fire where I burn my plans toward me. I've been I used to let you fight the battles before me, but now I stand alone, just a one-man army. I used to let you fight all the giants before me, but now I stand alone, alone. The guardrail is tempting me, standing like a sentry to the left of me. It's guarding adventure that's certain to be life-threatening, life-threatening. I need a tragedy to wake me from perpetual dreaming. The proverbial pinch me. I'm so sick of sleeping. I'm so sick of sleeping. just how far down that I can go in an instant, and I can take you there, and I can take all my friends and family, and I won't care, 'cause I have the most reckless heart when I try, and I have the most beautiful dark side. I need to find some meaning, something true to believe in, 'cause left to my own devices, the beautiful dark side wins. The beautiful dark side wins. Always one for a good time, always one for extremes, until the fabric of life starts tearing at the seams. And I can never remember when it started to turn. I just simply forget all of the things I've learned, 'cause I have the most reckless heart when I try, and I have the most beautiful dark side. I need to find some meaning, something true to believe in, 'cause left to my own devices, the beautiful dark side wins. The beautiful dark side wins. Today I will die. Could be the day of tonight. I'm terrified. Have I just wasted time? Have I just wasted time? 'Cause I have the most reckless heart when I try, and I have the most beautiful dark side. I need to find some meaning, something true to believe in. I'm terrified of seeing the beautiful dark side win. Beautiful dark side win. I'm like a lost boy looking for his father in the wilderness. Days in the wrong direction, wondering if I'll ever see his face again. But you know me too well. I bring it all on myself. Between heaven and hell, I've got no I wish I could play the violin. I'd play till tears roll down your cheek and chin. And if you sang along, we could write the saddest song. Sometimes I indulge my every whim, and piece by piece I build the cell I'm in. But I only stay here long enough to write the saddest song. I dreamt I stood on a hill that I wished was a mountain, to look back on all my accomplishments. Well, they must have been small, because I couldn't seem to find them. So I took a leap off of the precipice. I wish I could play piano well. I'd hit the keys that make your spirit swell. And if you sang along, we could write the saddest song. I dreamt I stood on a hill that I wished was a mountain, to look back on all my accomplishments. Well, they must have been small, because I couldn't seem to find them. So I took a leap off of the precipice. Whatever the cost, whether it works out or not, whatever the cost, whether it works out or not, I'll follow you, I'll follow you, I'll follow you with my heart. Whatever the cost, whether it works out or not, whatever the cost, whether it works out or not, I'll follow you, I'll follow you, I'll follow you with my heart. I dreamt I stood on a hill that I wished was a mountain, to look back on all my accomplishments. Well, they must have been small, because I couldn't seem to find them. So I took a leap off of the precipice. Tossed by the tempest of life, a victim to storms I contrive. It feels like the best is behind, and I can't go back. The eye of the storm satisfies. I watch the chaos from inside, but the wind turns and I realize that I can't go back. don't matter if people remember my name.
Alrighty, so looks like we are done with the time lapse, and I'm pretty happy with everything I've changed. I think going through and editing the vanilla maps is a necessary skill. Not even, I shouldn't say skill, but it's definitely something everyone should be encouraged to do in this game, whether you have mods or not. It's a very powerful tool to come in and completely change the base game, because the people at Colossal Order, you know, dare I say, I don't think they really cared. They don't put too much thought into the highway layout and the height terrain and all that kind of stuff. So respecting the topography and just completely changing the highways and making it your own, I think, is super important, and it's super easy to do as well. So highly encourage that. And like I said, I really think this turned out really well. I've tried to make things in a way that I can plan in the future. So a lot of the freeway infrastructure is on the outside of where the major grid and density of the city will be, and hopefully at some point I can get another freeway layout this direction, maybe expand out this direction with the freeway. The only problem with that is there's no highway connection here, but honestly I don't know how that would work anyway, because there's a giant interchange right here. So as far as that goes, I'm not really sure. If anything, we could always just expand off of this entrance here and perhaps get a freeway layout this way. Or honestly, if we really wanted to, we could just try to focus on a less car centric city and focus more on walkability and public transportation, and avoid any mass freeways down here on the shore. But overall, like I said, I'm super happy with the layout of the freeway and the respecting of the topography and everything like that. The only thing that I'm a little iffy on is this left lane turn here. It doesn't look horrible, and it definitely, you know, looks fine, but if I had mods, it would look a little bit different. The heights wouldn't be so up and down. I think it would be a little bit more uniform, but overall, I think for vanilla this will do. And something that I need to get into a mindset of when playing vanilla is just to not go for perfection, because it's not something you can really achieve in vanilla. So sometimes you have to be happy with, you know, little mistakes like this. Not even mistakes, but just little imperfections, stuff like this as well. I didn't really bother to change because I don't really know if I can, and it's not really worth my time. So it looks fine from above and doesn't look too bad from the side either. So but yeah, that's gonna be the first episode of this city, I guess, and the let's play of starting vanilla towns. And I'm super excited. I have no idea what I'm going to call the city yet. I haven't really come up with a name yet, but hopefully by the next episode, when we start getting into the actual nitty gritty of making the city, I can come up with a cool name. So super excited, and yep, super happy with how everything turned out. And yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next episode, and hope you enjoyed.